tarde mundo. It's a new day and we're preparing to go into town to get our certificate of residence, or certificado de registro, which is basically what UK citizens need to get to show that we're going to stay here long term. It should be an easy process, but you never know with official stuff. Every time you move to a new country you have to do expat related things. Sometimes they're never as simple as the internet makes them out to be. How's the bump?
Bumpy.
She woke you up this morning, didn't she?
Yeah.
With a kick. Get up, she said. Get up and get out. Get on with the day.
Yeah, although I slept through the first bells and normally I wake up. So that's a good sign.
We have to go to a building called the Câmara Municipal, which is also our town's prominent featured building. So whenever you Google Mortágua, you'll see this particular building. So it's kind of like going to the tourist attraction of the village to sort out your paperwork. So kill two birds with one stone. Maybe it would be nice. And we haven't walked around town yet, so that's kind of the point and the elements of the day. So let's get going, I guess. Yeah. Eden will stay here. You've got all three softies with you, and they'll keep you company, okay? See you later. Yeah. We've arrived at the Câmara Municipal, so we are going to go inside now and see what happens. This is like the main town square. I've seen some pictures of this place with the fountains blasting, so maybe they do a display. I have no idea where the entrance is, or if it's even open today, so let's find out. Alright, so I think my directions may be terribly wrong, because that didn't look like the building at all. There was definitely no clear sign saying that was the Câmara Municipal, so unless it is and it's just not open today or something.
There was no sign at all, but
no.
It did look like an official building.
It did, and so I'm a bit confused. But anyway, we're going to go for a wander around now, see if we can find something else that resembles it. It's a very quiet town. We found our local Vodafone store, and there's a pharmacy right here. Makes things simple. Little mini market over there. Just seen a sign for Câmara Municipal, so that must be the building. So maybe it's just shut on Mondays or something, because it didn't look open at all.
Well, it's not far, we can just come and try tomorrow.
Yeah. Got a little art shop here, the pet shop, but everything seems closed. I wonder why. Well, we've just crossed the road. I think we're going to head back to the car now, or at least see if we can make sure that's the Câmara Municipal. Maybe come back on a Tuesday, maybe things will be open.
Yeah.
Okay, we decided to come into this big building in the front, but it's unclear if this is the right place. This is what we're met with, just this one sign here. Who knows, maybe we'll go to information. It's all a bit unclear, isn't it, Sash?
Yeah.
Not quite sure what to do. Okay, it seems like everything's closed until 2 o'clock, so we're not going to bother with this today. We are actually allowed to stay in the country for 3 months before we do anything like this, but we wanted to get it sorted because once we have this certificate we're allowed to stay for 5 years, so get it out of the way. I'm 80% sure this is the right building. At least we got to walk around Mortágua and see what was here or not here.
There's not much here.
Not much here, everything's kind of closed, but maybe it all opens at 2. We have a little siesta. This is the post office, looks quite nice. Very nice looking building. Back in the driver's seat. You've been breathing a lot, are you feeling weighted? Yeah? Too heavy now?
Today I am.
Our local supermarket also has a bar and cafe inside it, so we've just decided to make our best effort at ordering a coffee with milk and a croissant. We survived, so all good. Sasha likes to collect the sugars that we don't drink when we go to coffee shops, so that when we have visitors, they can use them if they wish. Let's have a look at these pastelerias. Oh, that looks nice. So the croissants were only 49 cents each, weren't they, Sash? It's a very good price, isn't it?
And the
Cafe Carmelita was 65 cents. Madness. So no word of a lie, these coffees were 65 cents each and those croissants were 49 cents each. So the entire bill was only €2.28. Madness. It's cheaper than Thailand. So as a guideline, one coffee and one croissant is €1.14 here. Wow. Very good.
Alright, now we are heading back to the house. Coffee was nice. And yeah, Jay said coffee shop and bar, did you say?
Yeah.
Bar and coffee. An actual bar, so you could buy
Port.
wine, port, whiskey, beer on tap. So yeah, not just coffee from the supermarket.
It does get a bit rowdy in there actually on Sundays.
Yeah, there was a couple of old guys just turned up and stood at the bar and had 2 glasses of port. And there was another English couple in there doing shopping as well, so we're not the only foreigners around here.
Sasha's outside putting the washing out. It's time for lunch up here. Still a beautiful day out. It is 30 degrees outside. I checked in the car. The church bells just went off, signalling that it was 3 o'clock. So it's a little bit late for lunch, but we do need to get a little bit more in us than just a coffee and a pastry. So I'm going to make some scrambled eggs with cheese. I've made 2 cheesy omelettes with cornbread and some lemon salad. What do you think of that, Eden? Yuck. That is not carne de porco or carne de vaca, so I'm not interested. Is that so? Here you go. You typing?
Many thanks.
There you go. What you up to in here? Doing some building?
Yep.
Building the gym?
Trying to.
This is the baby gym that my brother got for me. Brother and his wife got for me. For us. For the little baby.
Not for each of us.
Yeah, I think we'll break it. Oh no. It's called the Lekker Baby Gym from IKEA. Not exactly sure what makes it a gym. I assume some of the parts require some physical manipulating.
An actual gym.
You know what I mean.
Okay.
It's quite cool, really. Stimulation. Still quite nice outside. It's actually about 29 degrees right now, about 5 o'clock at night. What are you doing to her? Trying to get a reaction. I'm just gonna go outside and clean off a little table we found underneath the house and then bring that in there. Just trying to make things usable, try and get a nice system to everything so that when baby's here we don't have to do too much additional work. But yeah, it's all coming together. I was wrong about the time, it's actually 6:30. Look at that lovely scene. Right, so that table there's been washed and put down there to store some items, and we have placed some bits and pieces where they should be. But the reason for most of this is that we are going to film a Tiny Moments video tomorrow where we do like a kind of nursery room reveal and explain all the things that we bought and why, and yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah. We're not going to remember all the prices though, are we?
Just like a little room tour.
Yeah, I think, you know, considering we weren't even planning on doing a nursery, it turned out right, didn't it? Every day when we wake up in this house, we're one little step closer to our whole new life. Soon the noises of this world will completely change. Our outlook on life will take a completely different turn. And we'll have a baby. It still hasn't completely sunk in. Perhaps it never will. Not until the day comes when our daughter arrives. Our normal routines, our usual functions will take a shift. Some of those shifts will be welcome. Some we won't understand straight away. But we know we made the right choice to start a family together. To build a new life and create a whole new chapter in this wonderful little part of the world that we've found. For dinner tonight, we are going to cook a nice warming soup. Even though it's been hot today, we decided to formulate some warm soupy recipes so that when it does get cold here, which probably won't be that long, we can start getting some heartwarming recipes inside us. This particular one is a chickpea and leek soup. Got all the ingredients from the store, so we're going to put that together now. Dinner is ready. It's a bit later than usual for us, but we have made this lovely looking soup. It smells delicious, and it's got a lot cooler outside now, so it's the proper temperature for a hearty, wintry soup. Well done, it smells lovely.
Looks quite good too.
We're going to sit down to an episode of Dragon's Den. We've really been getting back into Dragon's Den and have our dinner. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, our little exploration of town, and I'm sure there'll be more things like this happening. I think we're going to go and have to sort out our residency another day. So yes, hit the thumbs up button, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to head over to These Tiny Moments and watch our latest video, Message to Baby 4, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. What you doing? You've had your dinner. I can see your waggly tail. You're not getting any of my dinner. What do I want to do? I'd also like to report that I had my teeth brushed today.
Dragon's Den.
Come on then, up you go. Spring.
You're expecting to run this business at £54,000 overheads, including marketing.